The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. You're listening to 1001 Cthulhian Nights.
Hi, I'm Joe Stinson. I'm playing the private detective Jack Ripley.
This is Phil Kaiser. I play Detective Logan Harker, Chicago PD.
Hi, I'm Dale Robbins, and I play the intrepid reporter Constance Nichols.
And I'm Trevor, your keeper for this evening. I hope you enjoy the show.
All right.
Cool. We are officially recording.
Oh, no. Yay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so hopefully with this, the quality will be a lot better.
Well, better start drinking now.
Okay. So, recap what happened last time.
Well, we saved the day. Sorta.
Kind of, Well, you did. You did save the day.
We went back to our respective homes and places of employment.
Yes, which I need to get, Patrick's. Residence. He resides in Boston. His birthplace is in Dublin. Okay, good to know. He resides in Boston.
We also spent about a year or 2
years.
Doing our own thing. Some of us trained up on certain things. I learned how to use a shotgun and bought one. Its name is Matilda. Or Melinda. It's Melinda. I'm looking at my character sheet. Double barrel. We then got letters from Wiener.
No, So True.
So True.
That's not Wiener.
That's right.
It was So True. Wiener was the other thought.
Yeah. From So True, we all made our way over.
Secret of the recently uncovered.
And then they offered us
a house, essentially.
a house and employment.
Yeah.
To which Logan decided, you know what? Chicago's a pretty busy town, and, a lot too many eyes are looking in. So he called up his boss, told him he wanted to quit and wanted his pension, and he did.
He got it, surprisingly.
Yep. Also called in a favor to make the investigation into him from internal affairs to go away. Mm-hmm. So he's square with his other contacts. And right now he's just waiting for his
instructions on the next
stuff and his stuff to get there.
In. Yeah.
Especially his very precious pet turtle, Rocco. Mm-hmm. Hey, he's a nice turtle. Loves strawberries.
Also, probably should mention that Ripley Detective Agency is now moving to Arkham with Jack, and your receptionist is coming as well.
Money Penny.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Non-trademark Penny Money.
Sure. Miss Perkins. That's what it was.
Miss Perkins. That's right. Yep.
It was Betty Perkins. Okay. So.
I'm just waiting for my check to come in, essentially.
Since last time, it's been about... let's say it's been about a week. Mostly just so you guys can get your, your possessions inside the house, claim your rooms, take whatever offices you need to take to do whatever business you need to do. Constance, I'm going to assume that you probably take part in most of what would be considered the library. It's not a whole hell of a lot, but it's a small little study. The rest of you guys can have, offices that are somewhere along the grounds. The house is not too terribly spectacular. It's enough to get by. You have beds, you have offices, you have a kitchen. It's just basic amenities for right now.
Didn't we say it's basically Lena's?
Yeah, it is essentially Lena's bed and breakfast. Yeah. So
No idea.
There's a patio that it's like a 3-season porch. It's mostly used for gathering of the minds. Everybody can meet on the patio and chit chat and talk and just hang out. It's a gathering area. Besides that, bedrooms, offices, kitchen. It's pretty it's basic, but it's enough to get you guys by.
And me and Betty opened up our detective agency outside of this area.
I thought you were going to have it run through the house.
Well, I mean, isn't it a safe house? We're supposed to keep it.
No, it was a safe house. It's yours as a base of operations.
Okay, so then we keep it here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can run Ripley through.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you can run Ripley through the house. It'll be fine.
After getting my stuff in, probably just went around the house looking for any repairs that it might need. Start putting in some work. Sure. Just work that is necessary. Otherwise, just making sure he's got enough food for Rocco, and taking the shotgun out every now and then just to see if he's gotten any better. Not really
much.
Who's got any better?
Me.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a shotgun. It's even got the buttstock, which is walnut. It even has hard carved into it. Not like filigree, but just carved into it the name Melinda.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, after this week, you get a summons back to Sotra.
Yeah, I just got the coffee ready. Oh fuck, that's hot. Oh. Yeah, one of those oh, it's good. Trying to sip the coffee as we're heading back to the place, down the rest of the coffee.
The museum office.
Yeah, it's I down the rest of the coffee just before we leave the house and set it on the little table there by the door.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's right. We don't have a car. No, walk.
You don't. It's not that bad of a walk. Maybe 10, 15 minutes.
The whole time.
Probably.
The whole time we're walking, Logan's just thinking should be nice if we had a car. It'd be nice. Could drive where we want, a little more freedom. This is all in his head.
I know, I believe it.
Then he's just kind of reminiscing of the days when he actually drove around a lot.
It's only been a week.
No. It's been a couple of years since the first time we were
since
together.
the farmhouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't really drive because he's
It's Chicago.
It's
you
Chicago.
pretty much walk everywhere.
Either you walk or my partner did all the driving.
And according to our character sheets, I should be the one driving.
Well, that's if we're doing chasing and stuff.
That's more like chases and probably weaving in and out of city streets and all that sort of stuff.
This is more just town driving.
Yeah, this is just dirt roads and
just oh, this is lovely. I like it. Nice
lovely.
roads.
Anyway, so you get a summons to Sotru. Just essentially instructing you guys to get there whenever you can.
Okay. So yeah.
Just go, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay.
Grab my piece. Get all my normal detective accoutrement.
Yeah.
Notepad, pencil, that sort of thing. And,
get dressed with all my stuff too.
Sure.
Tell Betty to watch The Office.
Of course.
Is Betty attractive?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We've been over this.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
Betty
right.
was attractive.
I as you walk away and I go, Miss Perkins.
Mr. Harker.
As he hears that, you see the littlest bit of a blush, just that
boy.
Just ooh,
Did I hear this?
Roll listen. Why not? I'll see if you hear it or not.
Hey, listen!
So for the purposes of this, I'm actually going to grab my screen. That way I can have the book up and you guys can see what the book's up. You can know what the scenario name is. It's called Amidst the Ancient Tree.
Well, yeah, that's a no. 98.
Oh, you don't?
Oh my goodness!
I don't hear shit.
I don't think
So-
you heard the fart that you just made. That was a loud one too.
So yeah, no, you don't hear the exchange between Logan and Miss Perkins, or Logan and Betty. But so mind me for a second while I get this up, because I would like to have the book on the table so I can actually read this shit.
One.
Shush your face. Anyway,
This is such a
That's
new.
my joke.
This is such a new experience. Trev using a DM
screen. I know, it's
Wow.
weird. I don't think I've ever used a DM screen.
No, that's the thing.
This would be a first.
Stealing my jokes now. Wow.
Okay. It's everybody's jokes.
No.
There are community jokes, Joe.
Everyone says
can
one
tap into
moment
it.
I'm the asshole. It says
We've been
one.
stealing each other's jokes for years.
I know, it's true.
Damn near decades for you
Yeah,
and
truth. Anyway, so you arrive at So True. The office is unlocked to you. They know your names. It's not, and they know who you are. So it's not an informal greeting, but
yeah.
It is at the same time. So you walk through So True, and it's about as busy as it normally is. A grand total of maybe like 5 or 6 people work here. Everybody's like having their nose in books, and they're studying, and they're writing down things, and like people are charting on maps like possible incidences that somebody can go look at and all that sorts of jazz. And then you are flagged by I do not remember his name.
I don't remember either. I didn't write it down.
Shit. It's okay. It'll come to me later. Anyway, you are flagged down by the gentleman who
Brought us in.
brought you in and sent you the invites to So True. He's like, "Oh, good, you've arrived. So we might have a possible case for you to look into."
Oh yeah.
Great. I'm tired of counting the ceiling tiles.
You have
How many of
ceiling
there are
tiles?
In my office, 50.
Oh, good. I think. I don't know.
No. 53. Sorry.
I got wooden slats. Why do you get ceiling tiles?
I don't know. Reverb, maybe.
I picked it first.
Anyway.
Weird.
So, I need you guys to go to Vermont.
Oh.
Back up north.
Well, you guys are currently in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
You need to go to... I'm sorry. I need you to go to southwest Vermont.
Okay. Yeah, never been there.
You guys will be going to Bennington. It is a smaller town. A case came up that might be more than what it seems.
Do these incidents usually happen in small towns?
Yes and no. Some of them, for right now, the ones that we have picked up, potentially small towns. We don't have anything bigger at the moment.
You'd just be lucky it's not in like Kathmandu or something.
You're not traveling overseas. You're just going a couple states over.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like,
Well, I'm not complaining.
I mean,
just
work
curious.
is work, and yes, I am still paying you, so...
No, I'm just curious because it
Forever
seems to be a
grateful.
pattern. That's all.
Oh, for small towns.
Yes.
Well, Arkham is a smaller town. I can give you that. Exactly.
Yes.
So, but yes,
It's no
um,
Chicago.
I do need you guys to... I do need, ladies and gentlemen, to go to Bennington, Vermont, and meet up with a... Give me a second. I have names.
Sir Conan Doyle.
No, my Conan Doyle is funny, but no.
Doyle?
We go by car or train?
By train. Train is cheaper.
Yeah.
Train is definitely cheaper.
And I don't think I can pull enough weight with the chief of police here anymore about like, hey, let me just borrow a car.
I could
for
probably
week
get
and
a car.
Where?
There's got to be a dealership somewhere. I mean, I'm for
Smaller
next
towns, probably not.
for next time. I'll have to go to another town, and I could probably get a car with my credit rating.
Well, yeah, with your credit rating, probably. So, my apologies.
It's got to be a 4-door sedan, AC, heat. It's got to have ABS. Like he just starts naming off all this crazy shit.
Okay.
I'd go with AC. They didn't have it.
No, they did.
It's
All the windows
windows are
down
down.
and
Yep.
moving really quickly.
Yep.
So, I need you to meet up with a Sheriff Jenkins, I believe, and he kind of is looking through his notes like, yes, I need you to meet up with this Sheriff Jenkins. He might have something more for you guys to go on, but that's all I have for now. I
Okay.
mean, so it's something.
Yeah, that's
At
fine.
least you're not sitting around doing nothing.
What was
Yeah,
the name
no
of the
one's
city?
heard about our.
Bennington?
No one's heard about the Ripley Detective Agency's opening in this city yet, so
It's
yeah,
slow
it's
going.
a little
but
slow.
It's a small town. They don't know you yet.
Yes.
Gotta get word out. Maybe I'll have Miss Perkins advertise on my...
You can.
Do a bake sale. Everyone loves a good bake sale.
Meet and greet, have a barbecue. That's how we kind of got introduced to the city. It was a nice little...
Yeah, when my old chief, when he married his new wife, they had a big bake sale. Everyone got to know her and find out how much of a whore she was.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it was rather a big scandal when we found out that was her 5th husband. We called her the Black Widow.
Did all her husbands die?
I think they wanted to be dead after she got done with them.
Okay.
I'll just say this. She never worked a day in her life, and she's pretty set for the rest of her life.
Well, that's good to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, she wasn't exactly...
Do you need the dice tray again?
Well, I have both the plastic dice and my pewter dice, and I haven't decided which one I want to use for this particular session. Otherwise, I know where mine is upstairs, but thank you.
Well, you liked it, so might as well.
It smells nice, not gonna lie.
Yes, I bet it does.
It's got that nice leather smell.
Take a hit.
Take a hit of that shit. It's a very good smell.
It reminds me of the leather shops in Renfest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
All right. So suppose we take
Yeah,
the 3
whenever-
o'clock? I don't know.
Let's see. The next train. Well, it's currently about.
Well, I'd like
It's
to.
currently about 2. There is a 6 o'clock train you guys can get.
Okay, well, I'd have to pack up a few things first.
Absolutely.
And, get some luggage. You know,
There's a 6 and a 10 that head east. So,
I mean, preferably, I'd want to go with the 6 o'clock. Get there a little early. Maybe if the person who runs a small motel out there, we can.
you can.
Yeah, you catch them before they go to bed.
Definitely.
Apparently the Fruit Loop cat is alive still.
Fruit
Apparently
Loop?
the Loop cat? You never saw that meme?
Nope.
No.
Oh. There was a cat who just goes nuts over Fruit Loops, and there was a bunch of memes about him.
It's a cute little kitty.
Yep.
Okay.
Fat ass cat.
Well, of course.
And there was a rumor going around that it died. So.
No. So, well, thank you. Oh, and have you heard any word about my pension check?
Not yet.
About a week and a half, and the mail doesn't come to the house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I will definitely look into it while you're away.
Okay.
Yeah. No, not a problem. Not a problem at all. But yes, no, we'll make sure that your pension checks come to the house.
Just be one.
Pension check comes to the house.
Okay. And would it be okay if I use Miss Perkins as a means of making sure my mail doesn't get lost?
What do you mean?
I don't want a letter with a bunch of money in it just sitting around.
Well, I'm sure she'll collect the mail.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. It's like she's not gonna be like, I'll take your mail, but everyone else.
Well,
whatever.
I don't think she'd do that.
No, I don't know. She seems like a really nice gal.
Yep.
Okay.
You're rolling to see if she actually would.
Yeah, and I'm keeping that hidden from you guys.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I thank him and.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, whenever you're available, just there's a 6 o'clock and a 10 o'clock.
The trains?
For the trains.
Yeah.
Correct. They run there's one every 4 hours, typically. Every
6
4
o'clock.
hours.
Yeah. We'll go
Try
there.
for the 6 o'clock. If not, the 10 o'clock is okay. The overnight ride is a little smoother, mostly because the clientele isn't nearly as populated. So if you want a quieter train ride, I would suggest the 10 p.m. But if not a problem at all.
I figure we just take the 6.
Yeah. Sure. Get there as soon as we can.
Absolutely. So you guys head back to the house or whatever the hell you want to call it. Pack up stuff. Make sure Miss Perkins will.
Yeah. Hey, Betty.
Yes.
You
Mr. Ripley.
It's Jack. Come on, we're not working right now. Would you pick up the mail while we're away?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
More than happy to.
Thanks.
I,
Sorry we haven't had
anything
much
else?
work yet. I know this isn't exactly what you expected, but
It's a lot quieter.
maybe we could do some advertising. If you could get in touch with some advertisers while we're away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can definitely do that. Anything else I can do for you, boys?
Oh, no, I'm not there. I'm just clearing my throat, real life.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm good, thank you.
I'd be up
If
in my
that'll be
room
all.
packing.
Take care, Betty.
I bring, like, 2 extra sets of clothes.
Okay.
My gun cleaning kit.
Okay.
I take apart my shotgun, and I put it in my suitcase, so it can fit.
Okay.
And then as much ammo as I can fit.
Okay.
And then obviously other amenities, shave kit, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. The
And-
usual shit.
Yeah, and then I go to Rocco and I'm like, hey bud, gonna be heading out for a few days, maybe longer. I'll make sure that Miss Perkins is gonna take good care of you. All right? I give him a strawberry, and then I'm like, all right, bud, and I kind of like tickle his shell a little. He's like, all right, love you, bud. Okay. I go downstairs. I go, Miss Perkins.
Yes.
Can I ask
Mr. Harker.
Can I ask just a favor from you?
What would that be?
My pet turtle, Rocco.
Okay.
If you could just feed him a couple leaves of lettuce, you know, once or maybe twice a day,
Okay.
morning and evening. And if he's, if it's getting a little dirty in his cage, just kind of like scrape off, the nastier parts. He should be fine if we're only gone a couple days.
Okay.
But otherwise, if he's doing good, there should be a box of strawberries in the icebox.
Okay.
I just give him one,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes absolute nuts over them. I know I'm not your boss of any kind, and I kind of pull out like $1 or $2. I was like, I can cover the trouble.
We all live under the same roof. Mr.
Yeah,
Harker.
but I'd feel bad.
It's okay. I get it. I get it. It's all good. It is all good, Mr. Harker.
All right.
All good, Mr. Harker.
If I see something nice, I'll pick it up for
Well,
you.
thank you.
And yeah, just like he does one of those, like he wants to say something more, and just like
Yeah.
okay, tips his hat,
Mm-hmm.
pops open his cigarette case, and just is like, oh man, I almost let something loose there.
Mm-hmm. Constance, you doing anything?
Something loose.
I'm just getting prepped for the trip, making sure everything's in my suitcase, making sure I have a proper set of change of clothes and everything I need to look presentable.
Okay. Not a problem.
Don't
A
forget.
couple of books to keep myself occupied.
Yeah.
The Necronomicon Ex Mortis,
Sure.
Right.
Dante's Inferno.
That's actually a pretty good read.
Dante's, yeah. Who has the lowest luck out of you all?
Probably
I think it's Phil, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm at 30.
I'm at 30.
Ooh.
I'm at 31.
Rock, paper, scissors. You
All right. Roll luck. for the
All right.
group. This is a group luck roll.
Hmm.
It's whoever has the lowest rolls luck.
5.
05?
05.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So yeah, no, you guys actually arrive a little early to the train station, so you don't miss it.
Oh, good.
The 6 o'clock one. Mostly because I don't know how slowly you guys pack, so that's why I had the luck rolled.
Side addendum, I did grab as much cash as I could.
That's fine.
I just grabbed my usual stuff along with the bottle and flask, and I brought a lighter this time.
Oh, good. Might be a good idea. Okay.
You forgot to refuel it. Damn it! Baby steps.
We're getting there.
I'm getting
Okay.
there. We're getting there.
So, yeah, so you guys arrive a little early to the train station. tickets have been provided by So True.
Oh, okay.
Well, you work for them technically, so they are providing your train ticket. It's not bad. It's not a bad seating arrangement. So you guys get on the train.
It's no first class.
It's no first class.
We're not in the caboose.
No, you're not. You're not in the back. Or you're not chasing tail.
Wait, well, we might want to. I speak for myself.
I know. So you guys are on the train to Bennington.
This is literally like Logan's third train ride or fourth train ride ever.
Ever,
He's
yeah.
still enjoying himself like a lot. Like he's enjoying the countryside. What time of year?
It's summer.
Oh, so yeah, he's enjoying the lovely greenery. Basically he's enjoying the hell out of himself.
Okay.
Like, which is even though in the back of his head he knows that probably something bad is going to happen. he's taking in the good while he can.
Roll psychology for me.
I'll try the plastic dice.
Sure.
Nope.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey. Anyway, so as the a bit of the darker thoughts kind of creep in a little bit, and they start to take over. But you are resilient enough, and you're enjoying the train ride so much that thought just kind of washes away. It doesn't hamper you for more than maybe 10 minutes, but it's there. You're kind of slightly reminded of the farmhouse and what transpired.
I was just about to say
More because it's a frame of reference for like the worst thing that has ever happened to you. So your mind immediately goes back to the farmhouse.
And you take a drink.
I don't know. I've eaten some bad calamari, and that was a nightmare that came out of me.
But
Take a drink.
But yes.
No, I don't take a drink with that one. It's one of those like my hand reaches for my cigarette case. I'm like, no, I'm enjoying myself.
No, but
Like
we have a thing where every time we think about that place,
You
we have to
have
take a drink.
that flaw.
Yeah,
Whenever the farmhouse comes up,
you take a drink.
it is under phobias and manias, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Compulsion to drink at mention of Ross's Corner.
Oh, Ross's Corner. Well,
okay.
the farmhouse would be inside of Ross's Corner, so you
All
do
right, so
take
the-
you do
yeah.
take a little step.
Yeah, so then it's like
Yeah, like I said, so yeah, you take a small swig.
and then I just go, fucking goats.
Yeah, and then you
And at the mention of that, I hear it. I'm like,
sure. So besides that,
I think then after I take a sip, I would light up a cigarette.
Sure.
Ching.
besides that, the train ride the rest of the way to Bennington is really, really smooth. Lots of greens. It's
Until I'm assuming sundown. It's going to take
until
a couple
it
hours.
is going to take you a bit to get there.
Well, if we're in Massachusetts, upper Vermont, it might take a couple hours. Like
Yeah.
probably.
Take a couple hours. So you'll get there roughly about, I don't know, 9 or 10
Okay.
per se. So at that point, so you arrive in Bennington at about 9 or 10. I'll say 9:30.
Okay.
Just even it out.
So it's a large enough town to have its own.
So you guys
train
arrive. Yeah, it has a large enough town that it has its own train station.
Okay.
It is definitely a larger city compared to Arkham, but not necessarily nearly as big as Chicago or New York or Boston even. But it is still pretty. It's populated.
So kind of like a Old Town Anoka kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd say probably like Old Town Echo.
Okay.
Somewhere along there. So you guys arrive you arrive on the night of Friday, June 19th. At this point, pretty much the only thing that is either relatively open is a bar and probably a motel or two within the area.
Well, let's go get a room.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
I doubt the police, about the sheriff would want to pounding on their door at 9, almost 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, no, I tell you this much. Out of all the things I've learned from small towns is they get to bed early.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you guys find a motel pretty easily enough.
Bing ding.
Yeah, it's you find it easy enough. I'm not gonna make you.
It's a guy with a wife beater. Like, what do you want?
What do you want? No.
A better attitude from you. That's what.
That was out of character for the recording.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So, anyway, so yeah, you guys find a motel. You guys get a couple rooms. Bunking together or separate?
Well,
I suppose Constance have her own room, but me and him are probably sharing.
Okay.
yeah, definitely. This is the 1920s. We don't share bunks with gals.
I mean, you can.
That's not proper.
Yeah, but this group really isn't that proper.
True.
But
Hey, I'm a proper gent here.
I'm sorry. What? Anyway.
I'll just say this. I would be more comfortable if she had her own room.
That's fine.
After I get dibs on top bunk.
Tibbs on dot book.
Yep.
I was kind of thinking it'd be side by side.
No, it'd be like two beds on either
It'd be
side of the room.
yeah, on my side of the room.
But it's just the whole like dibs
and
on
if
top
they are
bunk,
not
essentially.
on the opposite sides of the room, you make them on the opposite sides of the room.
Yep.
Just one of those like we look at it.
They're together, and we're like,
look,
let me just fix that.
Yeah.
But after we get everything settled, we pack in the clothes because that's what they do back in the day.
Of course.
I go to check out the bar.
Okay. Yeah. It's this little dive bar. Well, dive bar.
Yeah.
I go with
back in the 20s.
I take
Smoking is definitely allowed.
Oh yeah.
In here. And as soon as you open the bar door, there's almost, you can almost see the amount of smoke that's just looming on the ceiling.
My kind of gin joint.
Yeah.
Wow, chain smokers around here.
There's just a lot of smokers.
Yeah, buddy.
So, there's a couple billiards tables. There's definitely a bar. You can get food if you want.
I take out a cigar and cut it and light it.
Sure.
I head to the bartender, or I head to the bar itself.
Sure. So yeah, no, there's a bartender behind you, just kind of wiping out a glass with a rag after dipping it in some soap water, rinsing it off, and wiping it down some more.
Evening. Just
Evening.
Ran into town, and boy, are my legs tired.
We got ourselves a joker. What can I do for you?
I'm first things first, like a beer. If you got it.
We got beer, definitely.
And
light, dark.
Go with the dark.
Dark. Got it.
I join him at the bar too. At this point.
I'm from Chicago. I got a little taste for Guinness. My old police chief. He's Irish born himself, and well, let's just be honest. If you didn't drink with the man, you didn't get a paycheck on Friday. You got it on Monday.
So, yes, it is. What can I do for you?
Hey, with him. Whiskey, neat.
Come right up. He gets out a couple glasses.
He goes, starting the day off hard, are you?
Starting the night off hard. Hey-o. Anyway, so yeah, no. Pours off it.
You know I've always been a whiskey guy.
A nice dark lager for you. And then whiskey neat, absolutely. Well, it's just rail whiskey. It's not top shelf.
Yeah, that's fine.
Enough. But yeah, no, you guys get drinks. Yeah, the atmosphere here is very calm is probably the best way I can describe it. It's not really hustle and bustle, but there's definitely conversation.
Do they seem wary of us?
Nah, not particularly. It's not like you walking into tiny ass town Arkham and you're like, oh yeah, well, there's the new people. Shun the non-believer. But also at the same time, they also had reason because somebody just went missing and you were new faces within a day. So
yeah, and we're not. Then they're not in-mouthers either. So
truth.
I'm gonna do a listen check to try and pick up on on conversations.
Sure.
Kind of like people listen.
Absolutely.
You know, like I sip at my beer and
just kind of look around a little bit and focus on conversations.
Yeah.
Got it.
Ooh, it's a good start. That's jacked. 24 out where's my list?
So just tell me if it's a success.
Hey, it's a hard success.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, listening around, a lot of people are like talking about how work was. Out here there is a mining community. There's a partial mining community. Excavation. A lot of
Coal or
it would be. I want to say it's coal. Give me a second.
there. No, coal is more like Virginia, like West Virginia kind of thing.
West Virginia.
Mountain Mama.
Anyway,
Take me home, country roads. Non-copyright, please don't.
No,
Don't kill us.
Don't kill us, YouTube. Logging community.
I'm a lumberjack, and that's okay.
And while he's
Non-copyrighted, not sponsored.
while he's listening, I chat the bartender.
Absolutely. So yeah, no, you mostly just hear about how day went, what expectations for tomorrow. Maybe there's a group of guys from the same work group, kind of discussing what needs to go, what needs to happen, and probably should be turning in here soon. That way they can get up in the morning.
No hanky-panky stuff.
No, just keep out of trouble. That sort of deal. We're getting paid lots. We're getting paid good money to do this sort of thing, so it's not something you should be risking. Okay, so you want to chat the bartender.
Yep.
All right. So what can I do for you?
Yeah. What can you tell me about the sheriff out here? Him or her? I don't know.
It is a guy.
The night he's just assumed dude.
Yeah, I always usually do, but there was that one time.
There is one time. Anyway,
You gotta tell me the story, man.
Jenkins.
Ace. Tom Ace.
We got called in on a job for him. I'm just curious about the guy.
Jenkins?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Jenkins is.
Need some help.
I mean, he's been chef around here for quite a while now. He's a good man. He's a very good man. Gets his job done, and he does it well. Besides that, goes home, loving wife, kids, the usual. Any, man's dream for the most part. But no, he's actually a really straight guy.
Any strange occurrences happening around town lately?
Strange as in how?
People
people get hurt, but that's mostly just on work.
Yeah. Like strange injuries, people going missing. I'm kind of curious why he would call us out here.
Not lately, no.
Okay.
No, not lately, no missings.
Guess I'll have to wait and find out about the man himself, huh?
Yeah, probably be better just to talk to him.
Alright, the curiosity's killing me.
Gotta wait till morning. He's home now.
I finish half the beer and I go, after you've had your thing, I go, the kitchen's still open.
Yeah, grill's still up. What do you name?
Appreciate solid cheeseburger.
Yeah, I'll take one too.
Okay.
Thank you very much. How much I owe you?
Yeah.
Cheeseburger.
And the drink.
$1.25 maybe.
Alright.
Can I
Easy
slap
enough.
it down? Oh yeah, we got.
$1.25. Yeah, you do have money.
So it says I got $100 cash.
Yerp.
$321.75.
$1.25.
You know what? I'm just gonna start writing it down on this sheet. This will be my notes.
Yeah, that's fine. Constance, what are you doing?
100.
Well,
I'm just sipping on a gin and tonic if he has any available.
Absolutely. Of course. What bar doesn't have gin?
I'm guessing some of the locals are giving her a look.
Actually, no, a speakeasy would easily have.
Oh, yeah. Well, Prohibition hasn't started for another 2 years.
Oh, it's 1918?
25.
Oh, did it start? I thought Prohibition started later.
Okay, I need to re-Google everything because I thought it started in 1920.
If it is...
Because if that's the case, then, oh boy, do we have a change of pace.
Oh, yeah.
Between 1920 and 1933. So, yeah, no, this would be...
That's
fine. You know what? I will change
This
it.
is a speakeasy.
So, I will change it for the purposes of my world.
Oh, okay.
Prohibition doesn't start until 27.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Alright.
goes till about 1940.
Just before World War II.
Yeah.
I like it.
So yes, for purposes of my world, Prohibition doesn't start till 27 and goes till about 1940.
Fair enough.
Okay, so no, Prohibition has not started yet. You guys can drink.
Okay.
Yay!
Just to...
So yeah, I'm just sitting there sipping on a gin and tonic, listening to the boys do all of the legwork.
Lemon and
Take
lime?
notes. Taking notes.
Okay. Lemon and lime?
Lemon and lime.
Attaboy. That's how you drink a good gin tonic. So, yeah, now. So, yeah, he describes Jenkins as a pretty stand-up guy.
Straight and narrow.
He's straight and narrow. He's not a... He don't play around. Besides that, overhearing about, the logging company, a couple of guys just shooting the shit, playing pool, darts, even, besides that, it's, like I said, it's a comfortable, but not too overly populated atmosphere. It's like the perfect level of, like, the amount of people that are currently in here, where it's not too crowded, but it's also not empty. It's quote-unquote a perfect bar.
Oh,
And then, cheeseburgers.
this is... Oh, man. You know,
Yep.
tell you this much: you don't get food like this in a big city. I mean, Arkham is not too bad. It's just your burger joint's okay, but this is
This is good grub.
You know,
I enjoy it.
next time, if ever we go back Chicago way, you need to go to this one bar that I know of. It's a literal hole in the ground kind of bar. It's called McAnally's. They have literally the best steak sandwich you'll ever have in your life.
All right.
Wow, it is that good. Ceiling's a bit low. That's my one thing. I always feel like I'm going to hit my head on one of the fans.
If we get a job out in Chicago, sure.
I don't know. I mean, we had a week in between works. I mean, I don't know if this job does well. I mean, hey, we could probably go up there as a small vacation. And I know people, so there's that too. And I'd love to see New York. Let's see. Last time I was there, was barely an infant.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot to say.
I kind of broke into records and found out I'm adopted.
That's interesting.
Changed my last name back to my my mother's last name. Didn't care for my adopted family's name.
Yeah.
Hinkelstein. Just didn't roll off the tongue like
No,
Harker.
I could see why not.
Yeah, it's weird. Didn't appreciate it. But you know, Logan Harker. Sounds great. Logan Finkelstein? Yeah, it sounds like I should be an accountant.
Sounds like you should be a rabbi.
Sounds like you should be shot. This is the bartender.
He actually pulls back his jacket and he goes, "What shot? War."
He lifts up his shirt on his right side near his ribs. Drive by.
Here in this town?
Oh yeah. You get crime everywhere. But yes.
I was actually kind of thinking, he's like, war, like, what battalion? Where were you?
No. Drive by.
Well,
Anyway.
Yeah.
If there's anything else
yeah?
you need, gents, just wave me down. I'll be here to serve you all night.
Donuts, 53. No, I'm just...
wait, 1853? How old are you?
Damn.
You age like a fine wine, and that's why I'm scared.
No, I'm scared.
1915, sorry.
I've got a picture up in the attic.
Dorian
Gray reference. I applaud. Thank you.
I don't get
you.
it.
Got done with the bar.
Yeah. So you guys go down at the bar.
I pay for my burger and drink, and as soon as I'm done, I tip my hat to the man.
Absolutely.
I look over to the lumberjacks and I just, gentlemen.
I get my drink, chat the ladies a bit.
Okay.
You mean the lady?
Is the only, she's the only, Constance the only one there?
Probably. I'm just assuming.
Yeah, actually, Constance would
Alright,
be the
I
only
shut
one
up Constance.
Okay.
Hey, baby, do you want to
Tune my mandolin. Gamers 2 reference.
Constance, you still mad at me?
I thought we were over that a couple weeks ago.
I just want to make sure.
Stop bringing it up.
Yeah, just are you mad at me? I wasn't until you brought it up.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Alright.
So, the rest of your guys' night goes without a hitch. Nothing too dramatic. It's a smaller town. Actually, I do need you guys to make listen checks, though.
Listen.
Hey, that's a success.
Oh, wow. A 4. That is a hard success.
Nice.
Or the best success.
Extreme.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah. Normal, hard, extreme. That's the...
Extreme.
Yeah. Normal is... No.
Extreme!
Don't forget to check off the box because you were
succeeded.
successful.
Yep.
Yes. You are successful. You want to pull up...
Oh, yeah.
Discord so I can actually see
See what Dale's trying to do?
Stuffing things and
Excuse
stuffing
me.
things and no.
No.
D200.
Why you roll a D200?
Because I'm a dumbass.
You want to roll a D100 there, bud?
I was typing too fast. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Attaboy.
Alrighty.
Ah.
It was meant to be.
That's okay. I mean, it's better than 65, but...
Yeah,
Okay.
and I wouldn't.
That's true.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say burn luck to make it work. That just doesn't.
No.
Not now. Not necessarily.
Hey, we both passed, so.
So, let's see. So, you guys, sorry. Logan and Jack. You guys hear in the distance, far, far east, what appears the sounds of gunfire. And a lot of it. And then, all of a sudden, silence.
The sound of silence.
I go back into the bar. And I look up the bartender.
Okay.
What is this like happening? Like just as we get in
No,
bed,
this
or is this like waking
as soon
us
as you're
up?
getting in bed. Yeah,
Okay.
this you guys will be back at the motel.
Oh, we're back at the motel.
Yeah,
All right,
back
never
at the
mind then.
motel.
For some
I
reason,
thought we were just leaving the bar.
No,
when
no,
it
no, no.
happened. Okay, never mind.
Back at the motel, you guys hear, lots of like gunfire, then lots of gunfire, then silence.
All right, go talk to the guy in charge of the hotel.
Okay.
Hey,
You have the night shift guy.
yeah. I knock on the window.
Yeah. I'm here.
Is that gunfire at night usual?
Gunfire?
You didn't hear that? There was a ton of gunfire coming from the east.
No. I didn't hear no gunfire.
I hope the...
We'll find out in the morning. It's a bit late.
All right. Sorry to bother you. Night.
No problem. Goes back, leans back in his chair, starts reading his book again.
Yeah. We go to bed. Sure.
Out of character. Dumbledore dies.
Oh.
Wow.
No.
What a bitch.
You're that guy, huh? Okay.
It's not even the right book. He's reading Paradise Lost. I'm like, Dumbledore dies.
You're the guy who, when they had to come out on the movie theater. Oh, did you know Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father?
Ah, motherfucker!
Yeah, I would definitely go back in time and be like, oh man, I can't believe Vader's Luke's father! You son of a... And go, hee hee! Beep! You know, I'd be the troll that went back in time just to piss off those people. I'm like, this is what we like to call trolling in the future. Beep. Knowing me, that'd be the time when the watch is like, you still need 4 hours of recharge time. Like, beep, 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 beep. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Oh yeah, you'd be Chase. Anyway.
Yeah, it'd be the episode of Fairly Odd Parents where they but we got banners. We're not here to celebrate anything, so we must be an angry mob.
Wait. What if we already lit our torch?
All right.
Okay. So, anyway, the next morning.
Hey guys, Trevor here. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of 1001 Cthulhian Nights. I'm definitely sure that I did, as well as my gaming group. So stay tuned as we continue our story of Amongst the Ancient Trees. If you do like what you hear and you'd like to hear more, and kind of want to stay updated when I post new videos, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great evening.